Hi, I'm Sig of Sig Fitbits. I'm a healthy habits coach. I help women create healthy habits and find their joy through movement. Happy New Year! I'm so excited to have you back for another episode of Lifestyle Tips. This one I am particularly excited about because, I don't know about you, but the new year does get me buzzing. I love all the possibility of what's to come and just the excitement that everybody has about, what's coming up and what they would like to do. Now, on that note, how does the term New Year, New You sit with you? For me, it's a little bit icky. I just don't think you're going to wake up on January 1st and be this new person. I believe that we are constantly evolving, always, in all ways, which is beautiful and perfect and so intentional. So with that in mind, I want to talk today about the 3 R's: rules, restrictions, and resolutions, all of which we tend to wrap our minds around this time of year. Thankfully, this year I haven't, and I'll talk more about that in a minute, but let's first give some examples about what they might look like. So rules might be, I will not allow myself to skip the gym, no matter what, this year. You might restrict yourself and say, I'm not going to eat such and such a food all year, because that's going to make me blah blah. Or you might say, resolution might be, I'm never going to blah 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 again, okay? All really negative things, all things you want to stop, avoid, not do anymore. So what is that actually telling your brain? You are then consciously focused on what you cannot have, on those negative habits, whatever it is that you're wanting to change. So that is actually telling your brain that you want more of those subconsciously. Okay, you're focusing all those things, so you actually get more of that in your life. Have you ever thought about that? So what I want to talk to you about today is flipping that around, scrapping the rules, restrictions, and resolutions, even the goals to a certain extent. I mean, goals are important, but I love the word intentions. How about radically loving this year? Radically loving your movement, radically loving the food that is nourishing you, radically loving your body. Okay, self-love is where it's at. It is the core of any habit change, any lifestyle hack, anything you want to do. Self-love is always going to be at the center. Can you do that this year? Can you focus on the joy, focus on the loving movement on the relationships, of eating nourishing foods that come from our earth, like just really focusing on the positive stuff so that your mind is gravitating to those things automatically. Amazing, right? So as I mentioned, this year I have no real goals. I have lots of cool stuff coming up, but there is I guess in particular no body goals, which is huge, right? Most people this time of year want to start going to the gym, or they want to practice running for a marathon or whatever, and I just have come to a point now with my health and fitness, and I hope that you are there on your way there as well, that movement is such a part of my daily life. I know that it brings me joy, and it is just something that I'm going to keep going. I actually don't have to have it on my list anymore, which is really cool. So my intention for this year is to focus on loving the movement, on loving the relationships, on loving all the nourishing food, and that is going to take me to the next level. Not telling myself all of the things that I'm not allowed to have or do or want, okay? So I hope that really helps. I hope that really triggers something in you to start to shift that focus on all the positive things that the new year brings, and be kind to yourself. Okay, we know that the rules and restrictions are only going to make you not reach your goals. Okay, when you really think about it, the restricting is just, the deprivation is just not good. So focus on all the things that you love to do and have the most amazing year. Reach out and tell me what you'd like to hear more of this year. And as always, I cannot wait to share what this year brings. And I hope that you are finding your joy through movement.